Hey, ladies and gentlemen and beautiful human beings. My name is Lloyd. I'm an email marketing expert and author of a book titled Words Are Wealth. And we are going to dive into personalization for email marketing. You definitely want to pay attention because these are some money making tips. So first and foremost, let's get into what is personalization, but more specifically as it relates to merge fields. So merge fields are just a piece of data that you collect from your contacts. For example, if I go to your landing page and I opt in to get a free ebook or a free white paper, you're probably going to ask me for my first name. You're probably going to ask me for my phone number. Of course, you have to ask me for my email address in order for me to get that document from you. And then you may actually ask me some other very lead specific questions. What is your goal with this white paper, or just whatever information that you need from me to better understand why I am interested in this data. So a merge field is where you can actually input some text, and it varies contingent upon the software that you use. And that text, when you put it in the copy of your email, it will actually pull, your software will pull from that text, from that data on your contact record, on your contacts record. It will pull from that information and input it into your actual copy on your email, or even on landing pages in some instances. So what we're going to talk about today are examples of how merge fields can actually increase your engagement tremendously. And so we'll dive into that right now. So before we do that though, I want to go over some examples of not using personalization, just basically relying on compelling copy. So in this case, we have 4 different emails. And the first one has a subject line that reads, "Get Words Are Wealth with free shipping." It was sent to 643 contacts. Approximately 322 people opened it, which is a 50% open rate. And about 4 people clicked on it, which is a 0.62% click-through rate. The next subject line is free shipping on paperback copies of Words Are Wealth, sent to 645 people. Open rate of 51.16%. And again, click-through rate of 0.62%. Next up is, here's how you can earn an extra $20,000. This one was sent to 696 people. Approximately 48.85% people opened it, and the click-through rates were 0.86. And then last but not least, I've never told anyone this. That email was sent to 695 people. Approximately 49.35% people opened it, and it got a click-through rate of 1.01%. Okay, so these emails were all sent around the holiday season, especially in the United States, because this audience is primarily based in the United States. So these emails were sent all throughout the month of November. Okay, even the emails I'm going to show in the next slide were all sent in the month of November. So let's go into what the KPIs, or the key performance indicators, are for the emails that actually have that personalization, or in other words, that merge field that I just discussed. So when it comes to personalization, in this example, we're looking at the city. And so the city is the merge field that we decided to use. And so you can see there's a drastic difference in the engagement with the audiences. These emails were sent in the month of November during a major holiday season in the United States. It's Black Friday, Cyber Monday, etc. So let's look at the first email. Subject line reads, "Entrepreneurs in city don't have these email templates." It was sent to 664 people. Approximately 26.96% of those contacts opened, and about 0.45% actually clicked. So this was our lowest performing one across the board. However, you'll notice things shift pretty quickly as we continue to look at these emails. The next one is game-changing marketing tips for entrepreneurs in city. It was sent to 125 contacts. About 48% of those contacts opened it, and then 1.60% of them clicked. And then the next email marketing hacks for entrepreneurs in city. It was sent to 130 contacts. Approximately 48.46% of those contacts opened, and it got a click-through rate of 4.62%. And then last but not least, do you want unsolicited emails about racist incidents in city? This one was sent to 1,282 contacts. Approximately 25.2% of those contacts open and got a click-through rate of approximately 1.117%. So, or 1.17%. So with that being said, I want to discuss a couple of things with the differences between this personalization of using merge fields and then not using merge fields. In this example, these two emails, the game-changing marketing tips for entrepreneurs in city, email marketing hacks for entrepreneurs in city, first and foremost, they were sent to a very targeted list of contacts. And you'll notice that the sent is very small. And that is because these were actually split tested. My team and I could not agree on which subject line would work the best. I was actually vying for the first one, game-changing marketing tips for entrepreneurs in city. And my team was rooting for the second one, email marketing hacks for entrepreneurs in city. So obviously I lost that. I lost that one, lost that particular competition, if you will, by 4x actually, because I'm sorry, by 3x, because it outperformed significantly. Oh no, it was 4x. Yeah, by 4x. And so nevertheless, you can see that it is very drastic in terms of being able to leverage personalization versus just, writing compelling copy in general. It doesn't mean that compelling copy doesn't have a place, but it is much better when you can actually capture someone's attention by bringing up some sensitive data, such as their city, their birthday, again, whatever goals that they may have listed. That is where you can actually extract some very personal data and put that into your copy. So personalization is literally everything when it comes to email marketing. You want to leverage personalization as often as you can, but make it meaningful. Don't make it cheesy, because if you start using personalization in a cheesy way, then people will get turned off and they're going to eventually ignore your emails. So make sure that you use it very strategically and in a very meaningful way. So let me explain what I mean by using personalization in a meaningful way. We'll look at a literal example of an email. So I will zoom in just to, so this is one of the two split tested emails. And so it mentions here in the subject line, email marketing hacks for entrepreneurs in Jackson, because that is the merge field data that is on my contact record for this test. And so you'll see here, we want to remind the contact, even though we know that what compelled them to open this email more than likely is because they saw their city referenced in the subject line, but we use that first real sentence of copy in the email to actually remind them once again why they're getting this email and why their city was referenced. So if you read the first line of copy here, the first sentence, it reads, if you want to know how to make money as an entrepreneur living in Jackson, localization is the secret sauce to success. So again, we're using that merge field of a city in a very strategic and intentional way. We're not using it to waste their time by saying, hey, check out sales in Jackson. And then when they open the email, it's actually, something that is widely available to the rest of the world. We are being very intentional by reminding them, hey, this is specifically for entrepreneurs in Jackson, even if the information applies to entrepreneurs in Atlanta or New York City or Tel Aviv. It doesn't matter. We are trying to allow them to get immersed into our world, and we've immersed into their world. And so we want to bring up some tips that are specific to their city. Okay. So with that being said, of course, we go into the body of the copy explaining what some of those localization processes look like and the benefits of those. But again, just want to stress the importance of leveraging personalization as a way to engage your contacts, and most importantly, to build a very authentic connection with them. Do not be shy about asking for some sensitive data on the onset. There was a conference that I attended earlier this year for email marketers. And during that conference, we actually learned that there is not a significant difference in the number of conversions you get when you ask a contact for more information on the opt-in form versus trying to ask for as minimal information as possible on the onset, and then asking or extracting that information, the rest of the information later on. There really is no difference. So because there isn't a difference, go ahead and ask as much information as possible in the beginning of your interaction with the contact, because the more information that you extract from the contact in the very beginning, the more likely you are to create really great subject lines and really great copy for the body of your email by leveraging personalization by way of merge fields. So that is all that I have as it relates to personalization.